You see, give me thoughts when you say like Bow Wow say that he is upset or he feels a way that there's no more Diddy parties. Like he's like almost like he's fiending for the Diddy parties. Like, man, it ain't going down like it was.
So let me ask y'all a question right now. If Bow Wow came into this room without anybody knowing anything he did, and a group of females came into this room, who gonna get the females first, y'all or him? In like a mascot outfit with another person in a mascot like outfit, like dry humping in the floor.
That's a walk into.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I just walked past. I'm like, what's going on?
Fact told that he likes women, so he would in fact have to be bisexual. I've heard Sean Combs is in fact bisexual from people who used to work in his company.
You have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been...
All right, so let's break it down. Word just hit the streets, and no, this isn't just another Hollywood rumor. This is some next level, wild, messy truth-telling. Busta Rhymes and Bow Wow just pulled the veil off what really went down at Diddy's infamous parties. And listen, we're not talking about the average rich and famous after-party. This ain't. Just champagne, music, and VIP vibes. No. These were straight up and filtered, no rules, trans escort-filled, high-powered celeb parties that were going on behind locked doors. And here's the thing, they weren't just watching from the sidelines. They weren't just attending, nah, baby. They were in IT, like front row, center stage, all up in the madness like it was just another night out on the town. And now, people are asking, were they victims or were they fully part of the game? Let's rewind a little, because these whispers about Diddy and Busta being on the down low, yeah, they didn't come out of nowhere. These rumors have been spinning for years, whispers behind closed doors, little jokes, shady posts, random receipts showing up online. But now, Bow Wow's name is being dragged right into the fire, and suddenly, all those dots are starting to connect, and it's looking real messy. The streets are saying Diddy hosted these wild parties where everything goes. No limits, no boundaries. And who kept showing up like it was just normal? Yup, Busta Rhymes. Bow Wow, Regulus. And then Tony Newman, a known trans advocate who's been around that Hollywood scene for years. She came out and spilled everything, like, forget the tea. She dumped the whole kettle. She said people close to her were there at those exact parties, and she didn't hold back. She named Diddy, she named Buster, said Diddy was out here living LOUD behind the scenes, but keeping it all hush-hush in public. And Buster, same story.
He likes women, so he would in fact have to be bisexual. I've heard Sean Combs is in fact bisexual from people who used to work in his company. So I'm assuming I'm not sexually Sean Combs. I've not spoke to Sean Combs. But based on those sources, I've heard it.
But wait, it gets deeper. Remember Orlando Brown? Yeah, that dude who Hollywood painted as crazy, like he just totally lost it? Turns out, he might have been trying to tell us something this whole time. Because this man has been screaming names for years, and who kept landing in the crosshairs? Diddy. Busta. Orlando straight up said Busta used to smash. Like, not even sugarcoating it. He said they had a whole relationship. A real one, like, intimate.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. Never from trying to act like
And back then, everybody just brushed it off like, oh, Orlando's tripping again. But now it's sounding like he was screaming the truth and nobody wanted to listen. Then out of nowhere, boom, big homie C jumps in and lights the whole thing on fire. He's not holding back either. Says Bow Wow's been a DL rapper for years.
You see, give me thoughts when you say like Bow Wow say that he is upset or he feels a way that there's no more Diddy parties. Like he's like almost like he's fiending for the Diddy parties. Like, man, it ain't going down like it was.
So let me ask y'all a question right now. If Bow Wow came into this room without anybody knowing anything he did. And a group of females came into this room. Who go get the females first?
But hold on, it gets nastier. Big Homie claimed he saw Bow Wow with his own eyes at one of those Diddy parties. And not just chillin', but dead in the middle of the floor, masked up, getting dry humped by a dude like it was just Friday night fun, and everybody around just vibing like it was normal, like that's just what happens at these parties.
Bro, it's
I walked in on a guy in like a mascot outfit with another person in a mascot like outfit, like dry humping in the floor.
That's a funny walk into.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I just walked past. I'm like,
Insert clip from 410 to 432. Big Homie said it got so weird and twisted, he had to step outside, go sit in his car, and just breathe. Said even he was getting hit on like it was some freaky free-for-all. Not your typical party vibes. This was something dark. Something different.
How do you handle being hit on?
yeah, so that's another reason why I go to the car, because you can't be that guy at the gay party getting mad at the gay dudes hitting on you.
Right.
You at they function. So now you gonna be homophobic in here?
What?
You the jerk right now. You the clown. You at they shit getting mad. They try to see what's to you.
So now folks are like, what's really going on at these parties? 'Cause this doesn't sound like just a celebrity hangout anymore. It's starting to sound like something deeper, like strings are being pulled. Like powerful people are organizing this madness behind the scenes. And guess who's been talking about this for years? 50 Cent, yup, Mr. Petty himself. But now, all those shady jokes, all those fruity innuendos about Diddy, they're starting to look like warnings. Like he's been low-key trying to tell us without saying too much.
I don't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about?
Incense has gone off.
When people say that to me,
That's why I don't be going to the puffy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time.
And Tony? She said it again, those parties weren't random. They were planned, locked in. There were NDAs flying around like party favors. You had to sign just to get in the door. She said it straight. Diddy, Busta, celebs like Lines Cool J, Mr. C, Eddie Murphy allegedly were showing up like clockwork. And she said she's got receipts that could bring this whole industry down. But then the moment she started talking, legal threats like clockwork. They tried to shut her up fast. Allegedly, Busta and Diddy came with full force lawyers, trying to silence her. Panic mode.
In my book, the memoir I Rise, published in April 2011, I mention rapper, actors, producers, and some of those that I have spoke publicly on is LL Cool J. I met as a street prostitute 15, 16 years ago. The encounter with LL Cool J was a one-time encounter. I serviced LL Cool J. I knew it was LL Cool J, and he knew, in fact, I was transgender. It was like any other encounter I had. I got paid. I performed the service. Thank you. Never spoke again. We didn't text, email, call. We didn't exchange any numbers or contact.
But here's the thing, you can't keep hiding skeletons forever. Eventually, they start leaking out, and now the walls are crumbling. The secrets are pouring out, and 50? He's still pushing his Diddy Do It documentary. Even after Diddy got cleared of the RICO charges, 50's not letting go. He's going full steam. And here's the jaw dropper, where it is 50's got video, like actual footage from those parties. If that's real, this won't be rumor anymore. This'll be proof. Cold, hard, industry-shaking proof. Now everyone's looking sideways at Busta and Bow Wow like, were y'all victims of this twisted scene? Or were you part of the machinery? Because either way, the public wants answers. Let's not forget, Bow Wow grew up in this industry. He's been in the game since he was a literal child. And we know what happens to child stars in Hollywood. There's a pipeline there, a dark, twisted one, full of predators. Usher, Justin Bieber, Aaron Carter. And guess who always pops up in their stories? Diddy and Bow Wow. He might have just been another young kid caught in that same messed up web. And those NDAs people had to sign to go to these parties, come on. Who makes you sign legal documents just to party? That's not a hangout. That's damage control before the damage even happens, allegedly. Now people are dragging up all the old videos of Busta, giving him that hard side die. Remember that one clip of Busta hugging Diddy from behind? Yeah, the one where 50 said, Diddy loves it like that. And don't even start with the video where Busta is sniffing Jeremy like the total creep. The guy looked straight up uncomfortable, like, who even does that? And now, all those times Busta snapped on interviewers for asking him about gay rumors? Those sudden outbursts, those moments where he got super defensive. It's all giving cover-up energy, like, let me flip the table so no one asks questions, and suddenly, it's all starting to make sense. Piece by piece, this ugly puzzle is coming together. People laughed it off for years, called it gossip, ignored the signs, but now it's looking like the joke's over, and the truth is loud. So now we ask, were Busta and Bow Wow just caught in the mess? Or were they playing the game too? And if 50 Cent really has that footage, who else is about to be exposed? This isn't just drama. This isn't just celebrity tea. This could be the fall of an empire. So drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and stay locked in. Because the next bombshell, oh, it's coming, and it's coming fast.